Hey guys, get ready with me as a millennial. Yes, I said a millennial. This is my makeup tutorial, and if you want to know how I achieved this look, keep watching. So we're going to jump right in and we're going to cut the crease. I did my brows off camera and it literally allowed me to be able to cut the crease and have it really show. I like to use a darker brown in the front and lighter in the back. So when I do my cut crease with the P. Louise base, my cut crease literally just pops and it creates the look for me without me even trying. So I'm going to pop on this color right there. It's a medium brown. And I'm going to put it in the front to make sure that I'm really mapping out the cut crease. You're going to see me keep peeking at the monitor. Yes, you got to make sure you're in frame and everything looks good. So now I'm taking this slightly nudish taupey kind of color and I'm going to put it under my brows. I want to make sure that you can definitely make sure that it's a cut crease and you can see it. So we're going to go back with the P. Louise blank canvas and I'm really going to stamp out my cut crease. So I'm going to let you watch it while I'm doing it. But yes, I am a millennial. I get it all the time. People do not believe I'm a millennial. They think my daughter is my sister. So yes, I'm blessed to have good genes. My dad looks really young, hence me looking young, and my daughter looks really young. So yeah, we're just going to make sure that the cut crease is sharp. I'm kind of rusty on my cut crease, but I think I did a pretty good job. I'm going to try to get back into makeup. Every time I say this and I don't keep my word, but I'm literally going to try to get back to it. So I'm just going to make sure everything is like super duper polished. Now we're going to go in with this dark color and we're going to stamp out my outer V. If you know any of my makeup tutorials or even my lives that I used to do, I love definition, and dark brown or black will definitely give you definition. So now we're just going to blend. Nothing's really on my brush. I'm just using that last taupey kind of brown color just to make sure everything looks good. This color is Orb from MAC. I didn't show it to you. I thought I did, but you can use any nude color and just have at it. So that color, that taupe color that I used in the back of my brow, well, not in the back of my brow, well, to blend out my crease under my brow, I'm just going to use that as a bridge color. I do not want that dark color just to sit there, so I just want to make sure it's a bridge. So we're going to go back with that dark brown and we're going to blend that taupe color with the dark brown just to make sure everything is cohesive. We're going to go back with a little bit of that orb and make sure that everything is cohesive. If I go in with one color, I'm going to go back with the color before and the color before just to make sure I blend. Same thing goes for the eyes, same thing goes for the face. If I use a contour, I'm going to go back with my highlight. If I do foundation, I'm going to go back with the foundation, then the highlight, then the contour. So we're just going to take some black, and I keep peeking at the monitor because you got to make sure it's right. So yeah, I'm going to take the black and I'm just going to blend it out with that dark brown or whatever's left on the brush. I just have to make sure everything looks good. I'm looking to the left and I'm looking to the right because sometimes your inner corner doesn't have enough shadow. And if I happen to have that, I get really irritated because then I have to edit my photo and I don't like to edit my photos. So now I'm taking the Sephora liner in black and I'm just going to create a simple wing, nothing crazy. Now I'm going to be adding some rhinestones. I have never done this before, but I've always wanted to do it. So I just took some clear lash glue and I just put it in random places and I just placed it. But it was good for like my first time, but I really want to do like an intricate look with some rhinestones. But this is a holiday look. I don't even know if I told you guys that. I just ran with I'm a millennial because yeah, a lot of people don't believe that, but yeah, it's a millennial makeup tutorial and you could be cute. Just because you're a millennial don't mean you can't be cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna basically put it in my crease, put the glue in my crease and pop on the rhinestones. Now this right eye, no, this is my left eye. The left eye gave me a little issue, so I had to like reposition them, but I kind of blended that as you can see right there, but I did a little bit more off camera. So I'm taking my Huda Beauty foundation and I thought I was recording and clearly I wasn't, but it's okay. I'm taking my MAC concealer powder that I used, well, not that I used, I made it while I was working at MAC. So this is NW30. I like creams for under my eyes. It's less creasing and everything looks good. If you know any of my makeup tutorials, you know I love to contour and I love to highlight. Face is my absolute favorite part of makeup. Eyeshadow and face, yes. Sculpting, NW45 to contour. Highlighting, contouring, blushing, glowing. That is what I love. So I'm just going to contour my nose and contour the hollows of my face. I started to do this under lip contour and I actually really like it. Not that I need it, But I'm going to take some of this setting powder from, not setting powder, setting spray from Milani, and I'm just going to basically spray it on the face. Whenever you're working with creams, it just helps if you damp your face with the setting spray, just so everything can blend seamlessly. So you see me now contouring. I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to blend out my contour. Anytime you use a product, use the product prior to. Now I'm contouring, you're going to see me going back with my foundation brush. I'm going to highlight, you're going to see me going back with my contour brush, then my foundation brush. Like, everything has to be blended out seamlessly. And in all honesty, I don't even think I blended out, well, I kind of did. I blended out under my lip later on in the video, because I just was about to say I didn't blend it out, but you did, girl, you did. So yeah, so sculpting the face is my absolute pleasure. I love to bake, I love to highlight, I love to contour. That is my thing. But right now I'm just making sure that there's no harsh lines, because you do not want that. I'm going to take a powder puff and I'm going to blend out my nose contour. I'm still rusty with the nose contour because I don't take enough time to perfect it, but it's okay. So I'm going to take this Born This Way Too Faced concealer in, I believe this is in vanilla or swan or almond. They literally all look the same. And I'm just going to highlight just the perfect parts of my face. Perfect parts meaning under my eyes, the top of my lip, and my chin. This is way too light for me to be contouring and highlighting and all that good stuff. So I try to keep my bright highlight within the center of my face. I don't like to blow it out at all, because this is like 8 shades lighter than me, and everybody knows I love me a bright highlight. If you watch any of my makeup tutorials, you know I love a bright highlight, but you got to be careful when you're using a bright highlight like this. So now we're going back with our foundation brush. Like I told you, you always have to blend, blend, blend. Go back with the brush before. Whatever is left on my sponge, I'm going to literally just cheat sheet and put it on the bridge of my nose. Make sure that the nose contour is tight. And we're going to go back and we're going to blend the under eye, because we're going to begin to set. So I'm taking my Derma Blend translucent powder and I'm just going to set the under eye. Setting is just pushing powder in. So I'm just going to keep going back and forth until the powder is melted into the skin. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Some people can just go ahead on and move on to contouring. Like I said, I love to bake, so we're gonna bake. There goes the extra bake, baby. I just love me a bright under eye. You can see that the face is coming together. I love it super sculpted. So I'm just going to bake my highlighted areas, and I'm not gonna go crazy under my contour, because that can get away from me sometimes. So I try to keep it cute. So we're gonna take the Fenty Beauty Cocoa Naughty bronzer, and I'm just going to lightly tap the powder into the contour. The contour definitely does not need a lot of product in this stage. We're just setting it just like how we set under the eyes. Now, when it comes to my nose contour, I should not have used Cocoa Naughty. I should have used something lighter. But we're here now. The look still 8. It's fine. So now that the contour is set, I'm just going to be, you know, blending back and forth. I can move the brush around a little bit more freely. This is a Sephora blush. I don't even know. Baby, I just had it in my collection. I just got so much makeup that I don't even use. Child, it's just one of the Sephora blushes. It's pretty. So I like to use this technique when I do not want my blush to be too much, so that I can just blend it out with the contour. Okay, so just lightly tap in. Now I'm taking some, I think this is the NYX glitter glue, and I'm just going to tap it on my lid. I actually mixed it with a pigment from J. La Rue, which is white gold. Oh my god, I remember when white gold was it, baby. Now we're going to knock off that baking powder. I'm going to take some of my Mineralized Skin Finish in dark, just to make sure that, you know, everything is knocked off and blended properly. It's still highlighted. It's still lighter than me, but it's not super duper light. I like to use this because who wants a bright under eye that is not blended properly? Yeah, I'm going in and I'm going to bake again. Why? Because I forgot to do my under eye smoke. So I'm just taking a Nicka K liner in black, and I'm just going to line under my eyes really, really simply, and then I'm going to shadow it at the bottom. When I say shadow, I'm just going to take a dark brown color, and I'm going to just make sure that I'm smudging and setting the liner at the same time. I like to do under eye smoke with black or a dark brown, just because it just makes my eyes look more sexy, you know. So yeah, so we're going to just smudge that in and blend it out. And I'm just going to make sure that I have no fallout. So that's why I really put back that Dermablend powder, because you don't want any fallout. I'm going to take that medium brown I used in the crease, and I'm just going to blend out that dark brown. Just because it's a smoke does not mean it has to be harsh. So now you see me going in, and I'm just going to blend out that dark brown. And my under eye smoke is going to literally be done. I just love how that look. Look at that. Now I'm going to take whatever is left on this brush, which is the Mineralized Skin Finish. It wasn't enough. So I took my foundation brush, and I'm just going to push in that bake, because you do not want it to look crazy. Like, it will actually help you push in that powder more if your face powder is not doing the job. So I'm just going to add a little bit more blush, a little bit more bronzer. Well, contour. I didn't bronze today. I just used my bronzer as my contour. And we're just going to make sure that all points are looking good. And we're going to chisel out that jawline, because it's the holidays. It is what it is. So now I'm going to use 3 sprays on my face. So the first one is Mario Badescu. This is the lavender. So I'm just going to make sure I dry that. Now I'm taking a fixing spray, which is the Krylon fixing spray. And then I'm going to go right on top with the Morphe setting spray and spray that. The fixing spray actually will have your face super tight, and I don't like that, so I mixed the two. So now we're going to go into the lashes. I'm just going to prep my lashes. I like to put glue on top of my liner and on my actual lashes. It just makes it stick better for me. I just feel like it works. So if you haven't tried it, definitely try it. I'm going to take Night Moth, and I'm going to line my lip OG matte color. Oh my god. And I'm going to take that same liner I used to smoke out my lower lash line, and I'm going to use that as another lip liner. So the Night Moth is pretty. It's pretty. So we're just going to line the lips real quick, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to create a mole. Yeah, I had a pimple, which is very rare for me. So I said, why not turn it into a mole? So I'm going to take the black, and I'm going to line right on top of the outer edge of my lip with that black, and it actually looks cute. My lashes were dry. I didn't want them to over dry, so I just popped my lashes on. And I said, you know what? Why not just go back to the lip when we're done with the lashes? It makes sense, because you do not want your lashes to dry and you didn't tack them on yet. So just saying. And yeah, make sure you pinching them to, you know, marry in with your own lash. Just saying. So now we're going to go back with the lip, and I'm using some Night Moth just to blend out the black liner and the Night Moth. I actually use a lavender lipstick. I guess I wasn't filming that, but I just popped on a gloss from NYX. So pretty, and this is the look. And I definitely had to give you a low light video with the glitter, but I hope you guys enjoyed my millennial get ready with me holiday look, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.